Sometimes people come to university with misconceptions about what university is really like, thanks to movies and TV.
You know, like the classes are huge, your prof hates you, everyone uses words that you've never heard of, and that simple assignment, it feels more like rocket science. And no matter how many times you look at the campus map, you just don't know where you're going.
It's really not an accurate description of what university is like, at least at York University.
So the truth is...
Yes, classes are large in first year, but tutorials are smaller and more intimate.
No, your prof won't hate you even if you ask a lot of questions.
Yes, people will probably be using big words, but it's probably because they're trying to hide the fact that they're terrified.
No, your first assignment will not be outside of your capabilities.
And yes, you might get lost, but that's part of the adventure.
All this probably sounds like pretty basic information, but when you're new to a place, it's really not. So let's go over some other not so basic information that you'll need to get off to an A+ start.
Classes start September 9th, 2013. That's a Monday, so if you don't have any classes on Monday, then you don't have school.
Yay! By the way, we're in Curtis Lecture Hall I. This is what a typical lecture hall looks like. Some of your first year classes could be in this very lecture hall. It can hold up to 500 students. You might think you need your books for the first day of classes, but you can actually wait until after your first class to get textbooks.
However, if you don't want to wait, you can go on the bookstore website in around August, and you can print off your book list, and you can get your books in person at the bookstore, or you can order them online.
By the way, we're in a very hall tutorial room. Depending on your program or your year level, you might actually have a class in here.
It typically holds around 30 people.
On your course schedule, you'll see something that looks like this.
AP EN 1002. So AP would be your faculty, in this case liberal arts and professional studies. EN would be your department, in this case English. 1002 would be your class, in this case intertextualities. Each class is divided into different sections, and that's designated with a letter, in this case section A. And each class has also a term, and the term refers to when the class runs throughout the year. So term Y means it's going to be running for the full year.
The first part of line 3 states what type of class you'll be attending: lecture, tutorial, lab, peeking, etc. In the bracket next to this, you'll see a building acronym and a room number. SC equals Stone College, 216 is the room number, and it's on the second floor of Stone College.
By the way, we're in a smaller lecture hall in the Curtis Lecture Hall building.
This room typically holds around 60 people.
In high school, you had a locker to store your stuff, but university don't really have that. So bring what you need that day.
Get a backpack, bag, pen, pencil, eraser, whatever you need. Laptop would be an option, but that could be heavy to carry around.
Also, you might want to bring some snacks and a water bottle.
And we are in very hall on the second floor right now, and these are some of the outlet charger stations that are free for all students to use.
So, if you have a laptop, iPod, or a cell phone, you can use these charging stations.
So you can talk to your professors or TAs if you have specific questions about their classes. You can also go to your college advisors or your faculty if you have specific questions about credits or anything else academic.
If you're not sure who to ask, come to Red Zone. We'll direct you to the best possible people.
You can connect with the Red Zone on Facebook, Twitter, Uconnect, or email.
Or you can find us right here in Berry Hall Kiosk.
So stay tuned for some more tips and tricks on how to make your first year a successful one here at York.